We're going to talk about getting them to posture up using a loop choke. So look, starting guard. Got it. All right. This is deep enough for an X choke, but it's too deep for a loop choke. Okay. Obviously, he's going to posture up. Okay. And I'm going to move out like so. Okay. My hand drops a little bit, so I'm kind of on this collarbone. So slowly, Izzy, what's a normal thing for you to want to start doing here?
You
see how his head dips? And when his head dips, the only way out is to his right. But because I'm dipping, he goes the other way, he'll choke more. So usually they'll just give up a sweep as you keep going. And you use the loop choke as a sweep. It's a lot easier to use it as like a jab than it is as a knockout. Sometimes you get it if you get it deep enough, but the problem is, okay. So even as you're here, remember this hand here, okay? To get a loop choke, you need to use your wrist and up. So you want to cause an action so that they react. So as we're here, okay, I'm pulling, he postures up, and I can just potentially scoot forward and push the shoulder. If your hand is too high on the collar, your push won't really have much effectiveness, okay? But when you're kind of in a loop choke here, I can push him across this way. I can push his collarbone and so forth, okay? And you notice my hand is back because I want to be able to use that as a leverage. Let's put this here. Good. Okay? So look, we're here. I'm here. I know that Izzy, in particular, will typically lead with the head because he wrestles. So I'm going to let him get here. He'll posture his head up, and you collar check. But you notice these are all set up off of a loop choke. Okay, so this is off of more ground. You can also be here because here you don't really need it as high. If you want to actually, I would rather have it high to be able to do a real powerful collar drag. But it's going to be tough because just like collar drag when you're standing, the second you go from this collar to this collar, everybody knows that that's going to be a collar drag that begin changing the angle. So he's not good. It's not going to be that easy. Okay, maybe on less experienced guys. So as we're here, if you notice, okay, I'm pushing away here. Okay, he slowly begins to dip his head. You immediately go for a loop choke here, maybe sweep him here, and get to the top. Okay, that'll be the first option. But what I really want is for him to usually post up one leg. Okay, so as I'm here and I'm pulling, and I hit the loop choke. Basically, I want to cup his head, pull it over, and as I loop. So the second they feel this, they'll usually pop their head up, and you have a reasonable ankle pick there. It's also available from standing, but that's really more so what I wanted to show you guys, so that you kind of have that idea. Because typically when the guard opens, you should pick a knee up off the ground. Okay, so look, elbow, push. Okay, so as I'm here, I'm waiting for him, and you immediately pull yourself up into a path. It's fairly simple, but you need to use that toe line, because if I don't toe out, I'm not gonna have enough momentum to get up, and he'll switch his hips back in order to get back up, because this is more like a wrestler. So look, so I'm here, okay? I get it low on purpose. I don't have a loop choke from here, okay? Kind of here, he posts his leg up, pops it. And I want to trip him over the hand that would actually ankle pick. But it's less of an ankle pick, more like a knee pick. Okay? Try that. Well, you need to push him that way and get your left leg under so your knee can immediately drop and you immediately go to passes. No need to wait. Rock.
What are you looking for between the loop choke, the drag, or the ankle kick?
So here's the thing. If I don't do a lot of striking, but I remember that the jab was important in order to set up combinations, in order to kind of get to see where their hands are, jab to the head, jab to the body, and then you're able to set up more powerful punches, right? This is more of a jab. I'm not really going for a loop choke. He doesn't know that. He just needs to believe that I'm going for it, so I need to sell it. So he pops his head up. In that process, that's when I go. I'm looking for that timing. If I miss it, then you go for a collar drag. If you miss it, then you go back.
So if you miss the ankle kick, then you're turning to it.
Yeah, because if you miss it, okay, it's gonna be because he's moving his body back, and then he'll push you forward, you miss it, and then you call a drag, so you have like a 1, 2, 3 type of a combination, okay? It's more of a concept that I'm teaching because it's more based on his reactions. He may not give the right reactions in order for you to be able to do all 3, but you can kind of walk him down. Here, he picks up his knee here, okay? See how it was a little far, but I still reached. And as I reached, I'm trying to get back up. Because my goal is to get to the top, stay on top, okay? 5 foot top, stay on top. Usually, they'll pick their knee up to go down the middle, not to the outside, okay? So look, so as I'm here, okay, I have a low grip, so I'm not really going for an X choke. I'm going to open up my guard, okay? So as I go here, he picks his right knee up, okay? I can go De La Hiva, but from here, punches his head up. See, I dipped him to the left because I also saw that he sat back on his left leg, and I'm not very comfortable with pushing him that way. First of all, I don't want to because I need to push him to the left to trip him more so over his right leg and to push him to the left, okay?
Is that leg sweep there, it's kind of like that De La Hiva leg sweep that you do? It looked like it was there.
Correct, very similar. Because the next thing what I want to show you guys is I'll go here, you pick that right leg up, okay? And I'll go here. Look. Okay? Off of that kind of single leg hook that I've been playing. You know, with whether with lapel or not, you have that sweep there. But you have to sweep into the left because this is all considering what their reactions are. So this is more conceptual, but you have to go based on feeling because you don't know how they're going to react. Maybe they'll stand because this ankle pick also works standing too. So look, as we're here, okay, I go here, he pulls up, he stands up. Okay, but you see, without using this as a toe line, I wouldn't be able to get up. So what I want you guys to do is this. This hand, okay, you're gonna push away, get up on that elbow, slide this down just a little, and push with the fist. Feet on the hips, heave. Yes. And trip him, but you gotta go to the left. So one more time. Excellent partner cooperation. Look, hand high. If I push, I can push that way, but not really that way, okay? So look, elbow, okay? Drop the hand down a little bit to the collarbone, push away. He picks up his right knee. I pull him down, and immediately go and pass. Simple, simple, simple. Ankle pick, push to the left, pull, and swing your left leg under so your right knee can leave. Yes?
Can I just see the drag one more time?
We'll do the drag next, because the drag is going to be off of a failed ankle pick.
Understood.
And then there's continuity, okay? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So remember, the second that